Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I haven't been doing cooking scopes on Friday, but I thought I'd do one today because it's a short one. It won't take very long to do it, and I can chat with you too while I'm still doing it. It's doing corn on the cob in the quick cooker, which is the same as the Instant Pot. I had to ask some people how to do it. And exactly how long you have it in there. Some do it differently. Some didn't use the rack, and some do use the rack. And I'm going to use the steel rack. I put the steel rack in the bottom, and I'm going to add a cup of water in here, and then I'll put my corn in there. And I've got 3 ears of corn. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Welcome. And Arlene, let me go ahead and share this out real quick. Ask for a share, and then I'm going to go ahead and share it out. As everybody knows, I share it out on Facebook and Twitter. Takes a little time to get this thing set. Go. Sorry about that. Okay, let me get it shared on Twitter. Takes a little time for me to get this. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, I get super hearts already. Thank you, Libby. Wow, you're right on it. You're sitting in your car in a forest. Okay. Wow, thank you for the super hearts already. Okay, I just poured my cup of water in there. And I've already washed these. I shucked them and I washed them. You see, I'm going to put 3 of them in here. Put 3 and I've got my steel rack in here, and I'm going to put them on the steel rack. And nope, never a dull moment. I've got this turned on. I'm going to have to, I've got it plugged in already. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this for custom time and down to 3 minutes. It's only going to take 3 minutes. And it's not going to take very long to come to pressure either because there's only a cup of water in here. Oh. Okay. So it's only going to take 3 minutes, and I want to make sure this is sealed. Yep, it's going to be, it's flat. So what's everybody's weather doing today? We're getting a little warmer. We're still on the cool side yet, but we're finally warming up some. Anybody getting rain? I know my daughter's probably getting rain. She has been getting rain. And Erlene, I bet it was. Erlene used her quick cooker this morning, and she made the broccoli and cheese soup that I had made. It's really good soup. I love the red lentil and the spinach soup as well. Oh, no rain yet. Oh, raining in Oklahoma? Yeah, probably so. It's terrible. If anybody in here has... and I keep forgetting, and I can't do it right now since I'm on my phone, but if anybody is following Sugar Drop, would you please... Oh, hi, John. Good to see you. Would you please message her and tell her I'm on yet? I'm on because I don't think she's been getting the... she's been getting the messages. She's not been getting the notifications. So if somebody could let her know that I'm on. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, John. You made a couple of barbecue... You made a couple of... Oh, no. Wow, barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness. 62. Well, you're not real warm, sweetie, but you're you're better than you were. Did Andrew leave? Did him and Kate go to their convention? It's 57, cloudy, and rain later tonight in Pennsylvania. Oh. 53. Oh, you're 53, Arlene? Yeah, it's on the cool side. We were quite chilly when I got up this morning, whereas we always are in the 40s, upper 30s, lower 40s. We're always cold, you know. But you know, I can expect that yet because it's not summer yet. And until it gets summer, we're going to get the cooler weather. But oh, they left after. Oh, Altaster. Oh, okay, left after you took Sean to work. Okay, all right, good. So I enjoy this weather, you know, and I've been wanting to try corn on the cob in the quick cooker, and I know it's going to be faster than doing it on the stove because you don't have to watch it. You just, like I said, just set it and forget it. And that's why I come in here and wanting to do this. Like I said, I did not know exactly how long to put it in for. Thank you, John, for taking care of that. I didn't know how long to put it on for, so I checked on the Facebook page of quick cooker. Now, some said that they use 3 minutes on custom, which I'm going to do, and they used a rack and some didn't. I used a rack and I put it on custom for 3 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I said Arlene did it on steam. I don't think it probably really matters. It'll still get done, but I choose to use the custom for 3 minutes and see how it works out. I think it'll work fine. Just have to have a cup of water in the bottom. You've got to have water in the bottom. You cannot use your pressure cooker without some kind of liquid in the bottom. Okay, thank you, John. Thank you, because I don't think she's getting the notifications. Because you cannot use your quick cooker without water in the bottom of it. It just doesn't work because you can't build up pressure. You won't get any steam without... Oh, your new cookbook said that? Well, I suppose it'd be okay, Erlene, but I choose to use the steel rack on mine, so that's what I'm doing. I put the steel rack in it and just set the corn on the steel rack. I prefer to keep it up off the bottom. Most of the ones I looked at said stand it up. You don't need a rack, just stand up, put it in the water, and then just put it on 3 minutes. But yeah, I guess it's, everybody can do it their way they want to. This is the way I'm going to do it, and I think it should work out okay. Another one said they had done 6 of them, put them crossways on each other using the rack and put 3 minutes and it came out perfect. So I know mine should come out okay too. Anyway, I like doing things like this because it's so much fun. Oh, no Twitter notifications? Okay, just Periscope. Okay, good. That's what I figured. You should use a rack. Yeah. The ones that have stood it up, I don't know. It would fall over. I would rather use the rack. I feel more safe using the rack. So that's why I did that. People that don't use a rack, that's up to them. But that's what they said. Because I got a lot of, because I had asked the question in the quick cooker Facebook page, and I got a lot of responses to it, and everybody's response was different. I valued every one of them because I wasn't sure. And that's one place where you can go. It's a community of people that have quick cooker. You can ask your questions there. And if anybody knows the answer, they'll give you the answer. If they don't, you can always, wait until somebody does have the answer. Most of the times they have the answer. So, and I guess they answered me yesterday or last night. I didn't see it till this morning. So I was so thankful that I got the answer that I needed. Anyway, I do like using this quick cooker, as everybody knows. Alexis calls me a pro using it because I use it so much. But it's fast. You put your stuff in there, and it seems that everything comes together. It puts you save your nutrients. You don't lose your nutrients. Plus, if you have different things, like you making a soup or something, you have different spices and everything. It puts everything together, oh, I know that's what you said. A lot of cookbooks. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. With using quick cooker, it's going to bring all your tastes together. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I'm doing corn on the cob in my quick cooker. And I want to see how it's going to come out. I haven't done it this way before. We're going to see how it's going to do. Yeah, blessings. Thank you for the super hearts. I do appreciate the super hearts very, very much. I don't get them every day, and I don't ask for them every day, but when I do get them, I sure do appreciate them, no matter how big or how little, because they do all add up in the end. And I'm so thankful for everybody that takes the time to do that. I give them once in a while on some of the Periscopes, but I don't happen to have that many right now. I'll have to buy them again. For anybody that may not know, you have to buy the Super Hearts. I think it's crazy you have to do that. That's giving Periscope money, but I think I would rather give it to the broadcaster than Periscope. But it is what it is. So I just give the regular normal hearts most of the time, but to each his own. Anyway, I like coming in here and making different things because it's so much fun to find different ways to make things in the quick cooker. And I didn't want to look up a recipe up today. I thought, nah, just do something simple like corn on the cob since I haven't had lunch yet. And I've got 3 kernels of corn or 3 ears of corn, and I'll just put them in here and fix them for my lunch. I can't eat them right away anyway, so when they first come out, they're going to be real hot. So I'll just let them cool off, and I can chat with you for a little while. And hopefully we won't have any drama today. So far we haven't the last few days, but I do appreciate everybody that comes in here, because you are the reason I'm here. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even come in here, because you helped there, and it just came to pressure, because you are the ones that helped me along the way. You're here for me. You share out, and we learn from each other. And that's the way it should be. You learn from each other. You learn by doing. If you make mistakes along the way, you learn what your mistakes are, and you correct them the next time. That's exactly what I do. I make a lot of mistakes, but you guys help me through them, and I learn from my mistakes. We all do. If you don't learn from your mistakes, there's got to be something wrong. because you're gonna make mistakes along the way. I know I do. I'm not the perfect cook in the world. I know Alexis has made mistakes too. There's Tammy. Good to see you, Tammy. Welcome. And Alexis has made mistakes too. But you know, that's the way it goes. As long as you learn from your mistakes and can do better the next time, you know. Hi, Missy. Good to see you. I'm doing. It just came to pressure, and it has to cook 3 minutes. So I have to wait for the 3 minutes to come down, and then I manually release the pressure. I don't let it naturally release. I manually release it. And I've been wanting to do this in here, and I've also want to do sometime mashed potatoes. Now I have to find a recipe. I know there's a way to do mashed potatoes in here, and I don't want to make a mistake, so I'd rather follow the recipe and see how other people did it, so I can get it done right. Hi, good to see you. Welcome, everybody coming in. Thank you for coming in, because unless you're familiar with how to do something, you need to have help, or you need to see how others are doing it, so that you don't make a mistake. Well, wow! Thank you for being a viewer coming in here. I appreciate that. Makes me feel special that you chose my Periscope to come in on. Those that are just coming in that don't know me, that are first-time viewers, I am a vegan. I do vegan recipes most of the time. This is just a simple corn on the cob today that I'm going to cook up in the quick cooker, which is a Pampered Chef, same as an Instant Pot, only it's a quick cooker, and it's got 14 different programs on it, and it does a lot more than your Instant Pot does. Has more programs. The concept is the same. It's just you've got different programs at the now it's on the 3, so it's all the way up to pressure. So right now the lid is locked on. I can't turn the lid, and that's for safety reasons. Can't turn the lid. I wouldn't even try, because it's coming to pressure, and it's now when it gets done after 3 minutes, then I can take it out and release the pressure and let you see what they look like. I know they're going to be good. Let me get my and this is what I got to take them out with. I've had these things a long time. I used to use these when I did a garden, because these really work handy to get them out of hot water so you don't burn yourself. So I'm going to use those. So, but anyway, I like coming in here from day to day and showing you what I can do. You know, and I love using my quick cooker. And Earlene's finding out it makes fast work of anything you put into it. It just like that, it's done. You don't have to wait for it to heat up on the stove. One thing I did see on one of the quick cooker Facebook pages was somebody, and I don't know who it was, I have what? Oh, oh, I know it does. It really does. One thing I saw on the Facebook page for Quick Cooker, somebody, and I don't know who it was, one of the viewers in there, and the Quick Cooker is made with a lot of plastic, had put it on their stove and forgot that the burner was on, melted it, because the admin for the page showed what it looks like. Oh, yeah, I still have these. Well, no, I think these are new, because the ones I had before had a red handle. These are newer ones. But anyway, had left it on the stove and put it on the stove. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Put it on the stove and had the burner on. Didn't realize it. Melted the quick cooker. And I thought, oh my goodness. I never put mine on the stove. So if you get a quick cooker or anything like this, or even Instant Pot, do not put it on your stove and forget about it, because you're gonna melt it. It stays here on the counter. I just move it back and forth. I sit it back when I'm not using it and bring it forward when I am. Oh, they look, yeah, they're the same except for the handle part. Except for the handle part, but they make fast work of getting corn on the cob out. So I know you got the quick cooker too, and you ought to try and get some of these. And yeah, it really looked awful when I saw that picture. It was, and you could actually see what the insides of the quick cooker, because the admin says, well, in case anybody wants to see what the insides of the quick cooker looks like, this is what it looks like. But it had been melted. Everything had been melted together. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. So you've got to be really careful. Make sure that your burner is not on. I know my daughter's left the burner on already, and she's ruined something that she had and melted it. Okay, now it's done. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, it was 3 minutes was fast. I'm going to hit the cancel button, and I'm going to release the pressure now. Hi, Emil. Good to see you. Welcome. There's not much pressure in here, But I'm going to show you, and I'll get a plate out. It's almost done anyway. I can really smell it. Believe me, I wouldn't be doing this if there was a lot of pressure coming out, because it'd burn me like crazy. I'm sure it would. Put this over here. Let me turn that around. So we're going to see what this looks like. This will be but I can't eat it right away anyway, so this is like ideal that I can just stand here and talk to you for a little bit. But you'll get to see what they look like coming out of the quick cooker. It hasn't released. It hasn't come all the way up yet, so I can't. Oh, really? Oh, my goodness. That's terrible, Valerie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Well, hi, Linda. I told John to message you because I forgot to message you, and I knew you haven't been getting your the notifications the last few days, and I want you to see this. So, hi, Sandra. Good to see you. My corn is done now, but I have to wait for this to really get off of pressure, and then I'll release it. Oh, I'm doing great. And then how are you doing? I've been missing you the last few days coming into my Periscopes. I know that you've probably been busy, huh? Oh, you just bought another one. Yeah, they're probably not expensive, Valerie, but it's just the principle of the thing. It's the principle of the thing. They should not have done that. They really shouldn't have done that at all. They should have been more careful. You can't put a slow cooker in the oven. There's no way you can put that in the oven. Put this back up. There's no way you can do that. It's terrible. You know, I have to let this go because it hasn't come completely. It hasn't released completely yet. So, oh, but you're okay now? Oh, good. I just want to make sure that this, no, it isn't locked. The thing didn't pop up, but it isn't locked either. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't pop, oh yeah, it went down. Okay, there we go. I was waiting for it to go down, and it finally went down. Okay, there we go. All right. You want to let the water drip off into your thing. Now, I can't lift up this, but I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to take these out and put them on a plate so that you can see what they look like with my tongs. So I'll put this down. In fact, I'll hold it up while I'm taking them out. Look at that. Look at that. Don't they look good? Now, I got these at Walmart the other day. Don't these look good? Look at that. That's as simple as can be. That's how you do. Oh, that's okay, Linda. I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for that. Yeah. If you don't feel well, you're going to sleep. Now, see what it looks like? Doesn't this look good? And I'll take that. Take the rack out. Yeah, I'll just sit the rack out. Get the water, release the water later. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, these are really hot, but look how pretty yellow they are. Look at that. I can't eat them yet anyway, but that's my lunch. But you can do it in the Instant Pot and the quick cooker, pretty much the same thing. You know, just put them in there for 3 minutes. I put it on custard for 3 minutes, and they're okay. I mean, because when you know they're done when they change color. I know Alexa said she had done hers for a minute. Maybe she only did 1 ear or something. I had 3 ears. I thought I better do it for 3 minutes. I better do it a little longer than a minute. I thought it would take longer than that. Those that weren't in my Periscope yesterday, go back and watch the replay. I don't know what it was. Only 3 minutes. I know, don't they though? Look, they really do. They really look great. They really do. Look at that. I'll put them up on this rack so you can see a little better. Yeah, they do. They really look. They really do. Okay, let me get a fork and I will find out. Oh, absolutely. See, the fork sinks right inside. Look at that. Yep. Oh, I know. And see, the fork sticks in there, so they are done. Me either. Until Alexa said she had done hers in a quick cooker. And I thought, I figured you could do them in a quick cooker. Oh, you know something? It is so much easier than doing any stovetop cooking because it takes a lot less time. Take no time to come to pressure. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, Believe me, I make mistakes. I wish I was better than I am, but I'm 71 years old. I'm glad I know what I know, but I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Oh, yeah, yep, all day. My goodness, like you're so hungry for them, you're waiting for them to get done. Oh, thank you so much. Really? Really, Linda? I never really paid much attention to that. Yeah, it is yummy. It sure is. They are fast and easy. Like I said, you can make a soup or spaghetti or macaroni and cheese or whatever, which I've done both and all three of those in the quick cooker. And when they get done, everything comes together, all the flavors come together, and it tastes so much better than it would on the stove. On the stove, you just don't get the taste that you would in the quick cooker. No, I'm not. I'm in the West. I live in the West. But I love the way this did. 3 minutes. You can't go wrong. 3 minutes. I could not believe that when I saw that. How can I get done in 3 minutes? Because I know it's on the stove. It's going to be a lot longer than that. Oh, thank you. Well, I try anyway. Like I said, I may make mistakes, but I sure keep on trying as best I can. Anyway, grilled foods like bell peppers can. Oh, yeah, you probably can. Hi, Vanita. Here's my corn that come out of the quick cooker. Doesn't it look nice? Hi, good to see you. It just got finished, and I released the pressure, and I'm letting it cool off because I can't eat them anyway. So let's go chat with you for a little while till these cool down. Yeah, only 3 minutes, Vanita, in the quick cooker. 3 minutes on the rack, on custom, with a cup of water at the bottom, and they come out perfect. This is all I can eat anyway. Oh, wow. Oh, you're going to try to make beans? Oh, yes, beans will taste very good. Yep, beans will work. They come out real soft. I know I've done a lot of beans in mine, too, and they get real soft. The only thing bad about the bean stuff, it's like on your, of course, if you're like me, you have more than one seal, but the seals after the beans, they stink. Have you noticed that? Especially with the beans. Anything else I've made doesn't really stink. The seal doesn't stink, but boy, from the beans it does. Oh my goodness. So I just have to deal with it. I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to wash them by hand, but I do have the two that I bought from Pampered Chef, the black one and I think it's like an aqua or whatever. And I use the aqua for the sweets and the other one for the savory. Oh, it'll be so good. It'd be so good, Vanita. Yeah, I did too. I've got 2 extra seals, the black one and the light black. If you want to call the blue one an aqua one, I've got those as well. And I save the aqua for the sweets and the black one for savory. Of course, the one that come with it, I use it for the savory too, because I do more savory than I do sweets anyway. But and I did find out something too, that if your seal gets all stretched out and it doesn't fit like it should, because it has to seal properly. What you do is take it and put it in your freezer while you're prepping your meal for whatever you might be doing, cutting up your veggies or whatever. While you're prepping, stick it in the freezer. You only have to be in there just a few minutes anyway, and take it out, and it'll be shrunk down to the way it's supposed to be to fit. This was fresh. This was fresh. I bought these at Walmart the other day. I think they had just got them in. They were 2 for $1. So I went and bought 6 ears. I ate 3 of them yesterday, and then these are the last I have today. I wanted to get them eaten up. Because that's all I can eat at one time. Because everybody knows what happens when you eat corn, but that's a good thing. But I like fresh corn on the cob. No, it's not. Not a bad deal at all. Of course, people are standing there trying to shuck them back a little bit, which I do too, to see if the ears are filled out. Because they can look real good, but then all of a sudden they're not filled out completely. So I shucked it back a little bit to see what they look like. The ones I saw a couple weeks ago were white corn. Well, I really don't like the white corn versus the wheat for the yellow, so I didn't buy those. So I waited till they got the yellow in. I don't know where these came from. I have no idea where this came from, because I don't think anybody around here in the States are having corn this early. So my ex-husband thinks it may have come from Mexico or a different country. I don't know. It didn't say, but they sure do look good. I mean, these are nice Nice plump ears. Look at they, and nice and yellow. And they're good and done, too, because I stuck the fork in them. Oh, bake them in the oven? Oh, I never thought of that, Linda, but that probably would work, too. But if you get a quick cooker, pressure cooker, I would try it in there because it's so much faster. I like the quick cooker for that reason, because I don't have to stand here and wait for it for hours to get done. Of course, if you do slow cooking like my daughter had done for 4 to 6 hours, you just put it on and just leave it go. Because I don't use the slow cooker part, because everything I make, I eat right away. So, but I don't have to stand there and... Yeah, I saw that, but I knew that you meant grill, and I was kind of cracking and smirking too, Linda. I knew that you... That did look funny, didn't it? I know what you mean by autocorrect, but see what you can do when you have the quick cooker. I tell you, I love mine. Hi, Alexis. Look, I put mine on 3 minutes on custom with the rack, and look how good they came out. Didn't they come out? And they're done. They are done. I know you said you did yours for a minute. I did mine for 3, and they came out perfect. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I know that's not what you meant, Linda. Oh, you did 1 minute on custom. Well, I've got 3 years, Alexis, and I went to a Facebook page for the quick cooker, and that's what everybody in there was saying, that they did them on 3 minutes on custom. So I figured that if they, and some of them did more than the years I did. I figured 3 minutes was good, and I stuck a fork in them, and they're good and done. So it worked, and I released the pressure right away. I mean, look at that beautiful yellow color. My goodness. I'm loving this quick cooker. I really am. I'm just trying to tell people, if you haven't got a quick cooker, there's parties going on now. Get yourself a quick cooker. I got mine at 60% off. At the time I got it, it was $112 at 60% off, which to me was a bargain. It's not a whole lot more than your Instant Pot, but it does a better job as far as I'm concerned, because it's got a lot more programs to it, and it looks nicer than what the Instant Pot does. I mean, I look at the Instant Pots in Walmart, and I look at those lids, and I say, I do not like the way they release the pressure at all. I haven't put anything on it yet because they've been hot. I want to wait till later because I'm not ready to eat them yet. But I usually put margarine on them or a little butter, and I put a little salt on them. You got a funny autocorrect, Linda. Yeah, it was funny. I read it and I was cracking up laughing to myself. 109 plus a lot more tools with the kit. Oh, that's even a better price yet, Alexis, 109. See there, she just posted that the new Consultants Kit has the quick cooker for $109. You can't go wrong. So if anybody wants to be a consultant, you can get the quick cooker for $109. From $285? Wow, that is a bargain. It really is. I mean, the quick cooker does so much than you really realize. It really makes a fast work of your meals. You don't have to wait so long. That's right. Try your own business for the summer. If anybody wants to be a consultant or you want to be a host, just get with Alexa. She's in here and she will set you up. I've been a host a couple times already this year. I probably maybe be a host towards later in the fall, maybe when the new products come out. They'll come out in September. Maybe I'll do it then. But I was a host January and I was host in March. It is so much fun to host a party because you don't know who's going to order, and you have a lot to choose from. You get free items, and that's one way to get free items is host yourself a party where you can get items at 50-60% off, or you can even get free items depending on the guest sales that came in. 60% off look at that. The May host special in the 60% off anything in the catalog. So if anybody wants to be a host this month, let Alexis know. If you don't have the quick cooker, I would suggest you get it at 60% off. You're saving a lot of money. A lot of money. And you can see what the quick cooker does. Yeah, 104. See, 114. See, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Yep, I sure did. I did. I cooked corn on the cob in a quick cooker. Doesn't that look good? It's a pressure cooker. It's like your Instapot. And it only was in there 3 minutes, and it did an awesome job. Yeah, that's right. Those that are not on Facebook, you can do a catalog show. Some people do that aren't on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you want to host a show, now what I did in January and March is I have my Facebook page, and I did my hosted my show from my Facebook page. You have 2 Instant Pots. Well, you know, they are so much. They are nice to have, but I like the quick cooker much better. Well, that's all right. That's all right, Linda. I don't have to, because they're not going to cool off that quick, because they're pretty hot. But it's all right. I can't eat them real hot anyway. And I can always warm them up if I want to. But John came back. But you know, the quick cooker does such a 2 sizes. Oh, you see, this quick cooker from Pampered Chef is a 6-quart. I know they have a 6 and an 8. My daughter-in-law got a 8-quart from my husband. No, I'm not married, but I'm divorced. But her husband, my son, for Christmas. She got the 8-quart from Amazon. Man, that thing is huge. I thought mine was big, but that is humongous. But she does a lot of partying, has get-togethers, so she needed a bigger one. A stew called Isaiah Stew. What? Isaiah Stew. Let's see. A vegan. Really? Well, thank you for letting me know, Sharon. Is it on YouTube? Because I'm going to have to check. I've never heard of it. I'll have to check that out, as I've never, ever heard of it. Wow. So it's amazing what they come up with, huh? Oh, and my pudding that I made yesterday, it really came out good. And those of you that were in here, you know what it looked like. But I was doing something yesterday on my computer in the afternoon, and Earlene messaged me, and she says, "You had over 1,000 viewers." I says, "Huh? 1,000 viewers?" I had more replay viewers than I had regular viewers. I had over 700 viewers, replay viewers, and 403 viewers. And they just kept coming and coming and coming. So I had over 1,000 viewers on that pudding yesterday. That is the most I've ever had in a long time. I was really shocked. I mean, I didn't realize that many people were interested in a chia seed pudding. I get. Oh, well, thank you so much. That makes me feel so good. That's what I'm here for, is to help other people. If I can help people along the way, that's why I do this. Alexis is the same thing. She's here she does her scopes to help people to learn how to cook in their home. Do you know the cost of going out to eat would be so expensive compared to making your own food at home? That's why she stresses, make your own at home. Saves you going out to eat. Because when you go out to eat, you're going to have to spend a fortune. Sure, you have to buy your food to make what you're going to make for your broadcast, but it's nothing compared to what you go at the restaurant. Yes, that's right. Inspired to cook at home. You've got to be inspired to cook at home. I cook at home. I very seldom ever go out unless it's Mother's Day, birthday, or whatever. Red lentils, and I do have red lentils, Sharon. I do have red lentils. But you're inspired to cook your own food at home without buying all the processed food, because we know the processed food, it's not real good for you because of all the chemicals that are put into it. And the manufacturers do that for a reason, to kind of preserve them. But they know that people are going to buy them no matter what, and they're going to eat it no matter if it's got a lot of chemicals in it or not. Well, I look at the ingredients first to make sure that it's not going to harm me. And that's why when I make my own, I know what I put in it. I'll take a recipe, and I've seen Alexis do it too. You tweak the recipe to suit you, because they're not set in stone anyway. Make it the way you want to make it. Put something in it that you would want to use, or leave something out that you don't use. You know, there's some things that Alexis wouldn't use that I do, and there's things that she uses that I don't. That's how it is. You tweak the recipe to suit your liking. I do once in a while. Yes, I do them. Yes, I do those periscopes once in a while on Saturdays, whatever. I haven't been doing. I did one last Sabbath, but yes, I do. Welcome back, Vanita and Missy. I see you guys must be getting bad connections. But anyway, you got. Sorry about that. A phone call came through. I declined it. You got to be inspired to cook your own food. Cook your own food at home. Don't go out and eat. Oh, you're welcome. Don't go out to eat. I only go out to eat unless if it's Mother's Day, and I suppose Mother's Day my son will probably take me out to eat, or my birthday they take me out to eat on my birthday. But other than that, that's probably only 2 times a year I even go out to eat. So I don't go out hardly at all. Oh, it freezes some. Yeah, you probably haven't got a very good connection there, Ernie. And that's fine. You can just watch the replay. But if you cook your own food at home, like Erlene does, she cooks a lot of her own food. She goes out to eat once in a while with her son because she has to take care of him. She's his caregiver because he's autistic. So she goes out to eat with him once in a while. I'm sure she wishes she could eat at home instead of go out to eat, but that's the way it is. I mean, I live by myself and I don't want to go out and eat, so I don't. So I go out or I only go out when my son asks me to go out, and I just eat at home otherwise. I eat everything that I make, and I freeze a lot of things up too. You eat salad more eating out with him. Yeah, I bet you do, Earlene. Salads are real good too. Very good. I don't eat that many salads. I have to buy some more lettuce again. I'm anxious to get some more lettuce so I can use my salad spinner and use those stainless steel bowls I got from Pampered Chef. If you weren't in here and didn't see my unboxing of my Pampered Chef the other day, go watch that Periscope. It was only just a few days ago. I got it on Wednesday, I believe it was. I did a cooking scope, and then shortly after that, and a couple hours after that, I did a scope of unboxing my stuff from Pampered Chef. I only got just a few items, but you can go back and watch that, because I always liked showing people what I got. Like I said, it wasn't very much, but I surprised everybody by not telling you that I got my Pampered Chef was coming, because I knew it was coming because the post office informed me it was coming, so I was ready for it. It came about 4:30, I think it was, and then I was on here shortly after that, my time. But if you can afford Pampered Chef, get it, but take your time getting it. Don't try to buy too much at once, because if you do that, you're going to upset your budget really quickly, because they are expensive. They're very well made, though. I know what you mean. It is very hot to cook. Right. I don't know, Linda. I don't know. There has not been any drama the last several days. So do I. So there has not been, the guys have not been coming in and saying anything the last several days. However, Alexis informed me this morning that Charles Diano is back to the same old tricks. That guy has got something like 55, 60 different accounts. And she told me which one she blocked on Twitter. So I went in there and I was blocking every one of those on Twitter that I could find of his. I already had quite a few blocked already. So I blocked every one of those. I blocked his Periscope account. He is nothing but drama. That guy makes accounts, and then he's been trying to follow me before. And when I saw him try to follow me, he did come into my scope one day. Oh, it's been a while back now. He came into my scope without me aware of that he was in there. And when he came into my scope, I couldn't do anything about it because I was broadcasting. But right after the broadcast, I blocked him because I didn't want him in there. I did not want him in there at all, because he's Alexis a stalker, but then he tries to follow me too. So if he follows her and whoever she follows, he's going to follow them. So so anybody sees that Charles Diano, block him. He has got a lot of times you will see his account with several different numbers, 6, 7 numbers behind his name, and every number is different. I don't know where he's coming up with those accounts, how he's thinking of that many names, that many accounts, and it's something that Twitter is not catching up on it. I mean, he's making all that, yeah, you have to block him. He makes all those accounts like he has nothing else to do, and he just keeps making more and more and more and more and more. But you got to block him on Twitter too, because he sometimes comes in through Twitter, and when he comes in through Twitter, you cannot block him on Periscope. You have to go into Twitter to block him. About 10 accounts. Well, I've got a lot more than that blocked. Alexis, I blocked him a long time ago. I don't have no idea. Oh, man. I don't understand what he has against me. I don't know what he has against me or Alexis. But he is, like my daughter says, boy, he's one ugly looking guy. I said, yep. And you know it's him. And the funny thing of it is, that was today. Okay. Well, I've probably that much and more I've done, Alexis. But anyway, he is crazy in the fact it's the same picture. So you know it's him. It's the same guy making all these accounts, but with different numbers on the back of them. So when I talked to my daughter this morning, I says, I've got some accounts I want you to block. So she went into Twitter and she blocked them from her account too, because she didn't want him following her, because he's going to start following me and he'll start following her. He'll start following anybody that's following me or anybody that Alexis is following. We don't want him in our scopes. He's trouble. He's drama. He's trouble. Creepy is right. Oh my goodness, you are right, Alexis. Wow. I don't know what there is about him, but he is very, very creepy. So when she messaged me this morning, it's Charles Diano, Diano, Linda. Just have to go look for Charles. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. Here is it's what I did in the quick cooker. For 3 minutes on custom, and look how good it come out. A nice yellow color. Isn't that pretty? You have to block him on Twitter, Linda, because if he comes in through Twitter, you can't block him on Periscope, because I've had those before. I had a stalker back before that came in through Twitter, and I could not block him, only on Twitter. No, you're right, Linda, he hasn't. Yeah, corn on the cob. This is my lunch anyway, and that's going to be on the colder side, but I can always heat it up in the microwave if I want to. But in only 3 minutes on the custom setting, it did so well, and then I automatically released the pressure. You have to make sure you have a cup of water in the bottom of your pot, though. You can't do anything. You have to have liquid, because it won't come to pressure if you don't. But it turned out so well. It's real easy to do. That's why I like the quick cooker so much. Of course, Alexis calls me a pro. It's just that I've been using it so much, and I'm learning it by doing. There's some things I don't know how to make in it yet. I don't know how to do mashed potatoes in it yet, and I'm going to have to find a recipe for that. I know there's a way to do mashed potatoes. I don't want to do it wrong. So the best thing to do is to look a recipe up and follow that, because I've never done it in here before. But what I like about it is you can put more than one thing in your quick cooker at a time. You can like those that eat steak and potatoes. You put your steak on the bottom, you brown it, you sear it, put your steel rack in, and then put your trivet in with your ceramic pot. Put that on top of the potatoes, and you can fix more than one thing at a time. Oh yes, it does. It does, Linda. Right, you're right, Alexis. It does not heat up your house. That's what's a good thing about the quick cooker. It does not eat up the house. Yes, well, I get mine from there is one I buy, but I usually make my own. But there is a vegan butter. Yes, I can show you what it is. You got this one, and then there's also Earth Balance. I think that's how it one, but this is vegan too. You get them in all different ways. There's avocado, but I use this one as well. I usually make my own vegan butter because I use coconut oil. I don't even have the recipe on me right now, so I don't know what I made, but I made it a while back, posted it up on my vegan Facebook page, and it was the best butter I ever made. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome. Here is my corn that I did in the quick cooker. The pressure cooker, just like the Instapot. Look how nice and yellow it came out. And it is good and done. Somebody asked me to put a fork in it. Look how done it is. Put the fork right in there. Isn't that good? Good to see you. Welcome. I got it up on the rack so you guys can see what it looks like a little bit easier. But it's so much fun to use the quick cooker. It does. And I'm going to use the quick cooker a lot in the summertime, because you use your stove or you use your oven. It heats up your house, and it's hot enough outside as it is. So I'll use the quick cooker a lot to make things, because it goes faster. It's more or less like set it and forget it. And when the timer goes off, if you have to naturally release it for 10 minutes, then you can just time it for 10 minutes. And then after that, cancel it and then release the rest of the pressure. Sometimes the recipes call for you just to let the let it release naturally all the way through. You just do that. Let it release naturally, and by the time you get done doing what you need to do, come out here and the pressure, it's down, and you don't have to worry. It's I love using the quick cooker. You know, when I first heard about the Instapot, I thought, well, would I ever use something like that? Oh my goodness. I've got the quick cooker, and it's my go-to. I'll tell you, it's my main thing of using, and I don't take it to church. If I make anything for potluck for church, I will not take it to church because I don't want to get ruined. But I'll leave it here at home. Wow, thank you for the super hearts. Thank you so much. Yes, I did too. I used to use the ones that were on the stove, the Presto ones that had the jiggle on the top. Those things scared me because I had the vent pop out once. You don't have to worry about that with a quick cooker. It will not happen. I hated it when the vent popped out. I just did not like that. It was, ugh. So I used a Presto for the longest time, and then I just gave it up. Yeah, I just gave it up. I'm glad they come out with stuff like this. I think the Instapot, when they came out with the Instapot, that was to replace the ones on the stove. So it's an electric pressure cooker. It makes fast work of everything. Oh, wow. It's so much quicker. It is so much quicker. And it's like Alexa said, you maintain the nutrients. You put it on the stove, you're going to lose the nutrients. I cooked my other 3 years of corn I had yesterday on the stove, not thinking I could do it in the quick cooker. I put them on the stove. They still tasted good, but I lost all the nutrients. So I thought, well, today I'm going to put them in the quick cooker and come in here and show you. Because you maintain the nutrients, it goes so much faster. You don't have to wait very long. 3 minutes. And that's not counting the time it takes to come to pressure. That's the cook time itself. And once it got done, then I released it manually. Oh, right. True. Yeah, you can use the slow cooker for a few things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 minutes, and it was so fast. Put it on the custom setting. Put it on 3 minutes. And it only took just a few minutes to come to pressure. And then after 3 minutes was up, I manually released the pressure. And this is what I got out of it. It's just, it's amazing. It is so fast. It's like I said, it's almost like set it and forget it. You don't have to watch it once it comes to pressure because when it goes off, when it's done, it's going to beep at you and let you know that it's done because it's got like a built-in timer. Let you know when it's done. Then you just take care of it. Dish it up for your family or whatever it is you're fixing, You can even do frozen meats in it, like frozen chicken, or you can do a roast in it or whatever. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Welcome. Here is my corn in the quick cooker that I made. Isn't it good? And this was fresh corn on the cob. Wow. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It does, doesn't it? A nice bright yellow. Yes. I know it's going to taste good too. And it's so easy to do in the quick cooker. Like I said, you just put it for 3 minutes and you don't have to do anything else. Just set it. I put it for custom for 3 minutes on the rack. I used this steel rack. Of course, it had to have a cup of water on the bottom. The steel rack. Set it for 3 minutes, and when it was done, then I just manually released the pressure, and then I took it out. And that's what I've got. It is so simple. That quick cooker makes a fast work of everything, especially this summer. I plan on using it a lot because, it gets really, really hot. We get 95 and 100 degrees. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. We get 95, 100 degrees. And I'm going to give you some water. And that is just too hot to heat my kitchen up. So I want to do everything I can to keep from heating it up. So if you can get a quick cooker when you 60% off in May. Alexis was saying, though, May Host Rewards is 60% off of anything in the catalog. Now's the time to get yourself a quick cooker. You've seen me use it. Alexis has used hers. So I would think that you would want to get one. They are amazing. They're amazing to use. Very easy to use. They're not intimidating. I've seen some people say, well, they're intimidating. They don't even take them out of the box. Or if they take them out of the box, they use them once and they're going to sell them. I saw somebody on the Quick Cooker Facebook page said they're going to sell theirs. So they used it once and they didn't like it. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Oh, from Spain. Welcome from Spain. And that's sad. They get a quick cooker. I think they got it for Christmas, but it just, they just didn't like it. They didn't. They said, don't give me a quick cooker for Christmas, and they got one anyway. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. You host a show, contact Alexis in her profile. Yes, I did. Yes, I do cooking scopes. This was done in the quick cooker, the Pampered Chef quick cooker, and only for 3 minutes. Heated it, cooked it through, and it's done because I stuck a fork in it for only through. Yes, I do cooking scopes, but on Friday it's a minimal scope because it's I can't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I don't want to. It's going to start warming up anyway. Oh, you're in Michigan. Wow. I've got some friends in here from Michigan. Yes. Vegan cooking scopes. Yes, I do. So you can feel free to follow me if you want to. Because I do them, I try to do them Sunday through Friday. Sunday through Thursday. If I don't do them on Friday, I do a chatting scope. Yes, I am. I certainly am. I have been for well over 2 years. I get people in here that are not vegan, but they come in here and watch my cooking scopes because they learn a lot from me. So I appreciate that. And I'm thankful to everybody that does come in here because it's because of you that I come in here. I don't want to talk to myself every day. And I have you to talk to and you to thank for being here, giving me all these hearts. I've got well over 5, getting close to 6 million regular hearts. And the super hearts I'm thankful for too. You have terrible allergies? Well, that's okay. That's no problem. Because my thing is showing everybody how I cook. When I come in here, my purpose is not to force anybody into becoming a vegan. That is totally up to them. I do it because it's healthier for me, and that's why I do it. I show you what I can make as a vegan, but I'm not forcing anyone to become vegan because that's not the proper thing to do. That would be so wrong, and I could not do that. So I cook things in here. People want to make what I make, and they want to make them so they're not vegan. That's fine. Or if they want to veganize them too, that's fine too. I do all my vegan scopes, and people love watching me because they learn a lot from me. And some people have become vegan because of my scopes. So that's right, exactly, Linda. You don't have to cook anything vegan if you don't want to. Oh, thank you, because that I'm respecting other people. I mean, if you're not a vegan, I respect you for that. And people respect me for being a vegan. I don't push my veganism on them, and they don't push their meat on me. You know, if I watch them, they're not forcing me to eat what they eat. Vegan hamburgers, you could probably make your own. You can make black bean burgers. You could make chickpea burgers, which I have a recipe for chickpea burgers. So you could make it. You could make anything out of that if you want. There's a lot of recipes on Pinterest to make. Absolutely. That's right. We all get along. I don't come in here to be a drama queen and to make everybody do what I'm doing because that's not right. That's not me. You know, I want to show you what you can do with Pampered Chef. Basically, like Alexis does, show you how you can use Pampered Chef tools to make your job easier, that you can cook at home and not always eat out. That's why I do that. And I don't push my lifestyle on anybody because not everybody's going to want to become vegan, and that's absolutely fine because I know it's for me, but not everybody wants it, so I just let them do what they want to do, and I veganize my recipes, or veganize the recipes I find. If anybody wants to make them the way they're supposed to be, they can. That's right, exactly. That's right, exactly. Because I don't, like I said, I don't force anything on anybody. I let them choose for themselves. I just come in here to show you what I do, things that I make, and people appreciate my recipes because I make a lot of things that people want to try. Like my chocolate peanut butter chia seed pudding I made yesterday. I made it with carob powder instead of cocoa powder. People respect me for that, and they want to try to make it. Now, when I post my recipes, I post them up the way they were written, and I also put behind it in parentheses the way I made it, what I substituted. So I let people know that this is what I used in place of it. So they can choose to do whatever they want to do. So I've got a vegan Facebook page. Anybody that wants to follow me on there, it's called Karen's Vegan Heaven. And we post recipes in there specifically. I post them up in Facebook on Karen's Vegan Heaven. That's why I've got a Facebook page, Karen's Vegan Heaven. And I post them up in there, and people could go in there and they can see the recipes that we've made. Because I post the recipe along with the picture and let everybody know how you can make it. And it's real simple. You don't have Facebook? Oh, that's too bad. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, I do have a YouTube channel, and of course, this doesn't have to have this won't have a recipe to it, but I do have a YouTube channel, and I take my periscopes and I post them up on YouTube with the recipes, so people could come in there and watch the YouTube channel. Because there's some that don't have Facebook. There's a lot that don't have Periscope, so they can go into YouTube and watch the chat, watch my videos, and they can learn from me there. Yes, it did, Linda. It really did. Thank you so much. I ate it all up. It was really good. Yep. It was really, really good. Yeah, I liked your idea. That was really good. Thank you for that idea. You had a real good idea. You know, I got that idea from you. I have to say that. You know, but there's so many things and the and the skillet pizza. I think I get that from Alexis, because she's done pizza on the skillet already. Even on her double broiler grill, I think she's done it. On the double burner grill, I think she's done pizza. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to have to do that. So, but I'm really happy I could come in here and do these from day to day. Well, probably won't be in here much longer, because I'm going to have to eat these before they get real cold. They're already cool now. Now I can heat them up a little bit, but because I want to eat these. But I want you to see that you can take a quick cooker and you can put corn on the cob in it. Simple as can be. 3 minutes, custom, and release the pressure after the 3 minutes, and you got it done. Oh, I am in Oregon as well. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to try to look for that. I absolutely will. I'll try to do one on the Isaiahs too. If I can find it on YouTube, I absolutely will. And the one that came in from Oregon, I'm in Oregon too. I won't tell you exactly where in Oregon, but I'm in Oregon. And thank you for coming in. This is what I did today. I have a Pampered Chef quick cooker, which is the same as an Instapot, only, you know, more programs. And I cook these in the quick cooker. Oh, you're near Portland? Okay. I'm way away from there. So I'm a couple hours the other direction. I'm south of Portland. But I love coming in here and showing what you can make every day and what I can make, you know, and post my recipes up. You found it in Facebook and Google. Well, I'm going to look on YouTube, because I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm going to see if there's one for that on there. You never know. If there is, I will check it out and I will write the recipe down and I will make it. Yes, that sounds very interesting. I'm learning a lot from you, and you learn a lot from me. I'm willing to learn something new. I've never heard of it. It sounds really, really good. And if it's a vegan stew, I'm up for that. You know, I'm all up for that. You know, like I said, not everybody in here is vegan, and that's fine. Alexis is not vegan. I do watch her replays anyway, even though she's not vegan, and I tap her a lot of hearts. So I just tap, 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 tap when I'm in there. I get my finger worn out. And she said that the replay viewers sometimes give more hearts than the actual viewers. But I was in there this morning just tapping away, just tap, 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 tap away. Oh, it's based on a biblical recipe. Oh, awesome. So I appreciate the super hearts that people give me when they're in here. I also appreciate the replay viewers coming in and giving me a lot of hearts. Those that were not in my Periscope yesterday, I had a lot of replay viewers, over 700, which I have never had before. I didn't expect it. I had 403 regular viewers and 738, the last I saw, replay viewers. Go figure, huh? Oh, ancient stew. Oh, okay. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in here and taking the time to share these out, inviting your followers, and trying to make these things yourself. Although this corn on the cob, there's nothing to that. But I'm going to have to get off it a little bit so I can eat it before it gets much colder. But I wanted to come in and show you that you can do corn on the cob in your Instapot or your quick cooker, whichever you might have. Only just a few minutes. Set it and forget it almost, and it doesn't heat your house up. And I'm going to use it a lot this summer because we're starting to get warm. So I'm going to start finding more Instapot recipes, because we know that any Instapot recipe will work in the quick cooker. It's just that the terminology is different. You have custom with the quick cooker, and you have manual for the Instapot. You have sear for the quick cooker, and you have saute for the Instapot. It's just it's all the same, but it's just that the terminology is a little bit different. So there's Linda. Hi, darling Linda. Here's my corn on the cob I did in the quick cooker. It came out only in 3 minutes time is all it took. And it come out real good. I'm going to have to get off a little bit and eat it because it's already cold. I wanted to let it cool down. It cooled down all right. But I'm going to have to eat it in a little bit before it gets much colder. I might just put it and stick it in the microwave and heat it up. But I want you to see that you can do this in the quick cooker or the Instapot. It is very, very fast. Doesn't take long. 3 minutes on custom. And then you release the pressure and you're good to go. So get yourself a quick cooker while you can this month because everything in the catalog is 60% off. That's the time to buy the things that you really want. Because if you can save a lot of money on them, why not? I mean, the quick cooker is $285. Even if you want to get you don't have the pots and pans set, you can get that as well. That's a $465 set that you can get for 60% off. You're saving a lot of money even on the pots and pans set. So why not? Just get something and use it, So that's what I do. I buy what I know I'm going to use, and what I'm not going to use, I'm not going to buy. I already have a lot of Pampered Chef stuff, and I'll have to buy something for Merlene's party coming up in August. And I like to promote the party. She has parties going on now. Don't know who are having parties now, but feel free to buy from those parties. Go into Alexis's profile, check it out, and buy. Okay. You couldn't? Oh, okay. I'm going to block this guy. I'm going to block that. Alex is ugly. I think that's probably a doggone troll. I'm going to block that person. That's not even a very, very nice, very nice username. Anyway, feel free to go on Alexis's profile and look in the catalog and buy what you need. Just buy a little bit at a time. Don't buy a whole bunch. I had to block somebody that said Alex is ugly. I don't like that username, so I blocked it. Because I thought it might be a troll or it might be drama today, and I don't need that in my scope. So that's why I blocked him, because I haven't had drama the last several days, and I hope maybe that person that was doing all that is not doing it anymore. So thank the Lord for that. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alex is ugly. That's his termination. That's his perception of himself. But I blocked him because I didn't want him coming in and causing any drama. If he meant that for himself, that's fine. But if he, I didn't like the username, so I just blocked him. So anyway, I'm going to have to get off of here and eat this before it gets any colder. I'm going to hold this up at the last and let you see. This is what you can do in your quick cooker on 3 minutes. I'm going to eat this before it gets any colder, and I hope that you all have a marvelous weekend. I'll be coming on tomorrow to do a church scope because my son's going to be preaching. Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to make yet. I'll be looking between now and then. Oh man, wow! I don't need somebody like that in my Periscope. Somebody that feels that way about themselves. I don't need that in their Periscope. Bye, Cheryl. So I hope you all have a great and marvelous day. Oh, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that so very, very much. And I thank you, everybody that came in and gave me the super hearts, the regular hearts, and the prayers to you too. And I hope you all have a great and marvelous day. I'm going to go now so I can eat this. But may your day be blessed with happiness and loveliness. And until we meet again, take care. God bless. And until we meet again, bye-bye.